Yibo has interacted with plenty of beautiful women during his career, but the past is the past. Which lovely lady is in Wang Yibo's future? I'm going to take a deep dive into this question and rate these women with teacups on a scale of 1 to 4 on how likely they are to be seen with Yibo again. See if you agree with me on my final choice. By the way, I don't speak Chinese, so I'm going to absolutely slaughter these names despite my best efforts. Please help me out in the comments by correcting my pronunciation. Thanks. Kyoka is on this list more as a fantasy pairing than because she's been seen frequently with Yibo. She so far only appeared on screen with him in Street Dance of China Season 5. However, though they have not interacted heavily in public, Kyoka has been a significant part of Yibo's life since he was a preteen. He's explained numerous times to the public and to Kyoka herself that he's watched her videos and been her fan since forever. His own style takes heavy inspiration from hers, and they certainly share an affinity in their personal clothing styles. Kyoka is a female version of Yibo, endlessly cool, laid back, yet powerful and passionate while dancing. Like him, she is able to cross genres, such as by dancing hip-hop and easily slipping into urban and ballroom dances. Also like him, she has a voracious appetite for knowledge, seeking out new ways of expressing dance through other physical feats such as martial arts. Intelligent, competent, and driven, she's a mirror of Yibo, and I think that's why so many fans like them as a pairing. It also helps that Yibo seems to have a bit of a crush on her. For several reasons, they'll probably only ever remain friends, but it's cute to watch. The odds of them appearing together again on screen are slim, since Kyoka lives in Japan and she isn't an actress or a singer. But we can cross our fingers for a future dance collaboration. They both claim to want it, so I think Yibo will make it happen someday. Kyoka earns 1 teacup for the chance of a future pairing. If this were a ranking of which actress tops most fantasy pairings with Yibo, Reba would have 10 teacups. Who doesn't want to see 2 of the most beautiful people in China working together in a film? Reba has come to be known as the queen of the red carpet. She has the stature and the presence to stand out amidst a bevy of beauties, and her magazine covers are gorgeous. Reba has crossed paths with Yibo a handful of times. When they were both teenagers, they co-starred in a promotional mini-film from phone manufacturer Oppo. Reba plays a cell phone that's trying to help Yibo's character pursue his dreams. No chance for a believable romance there. Plus, they really were both kids during filming. The chemistry I have seen comes from their shared endorsement deals and public appearances. Since Reba and Yibo are highly in demand, both representing the top of their genders, they're often placed on stage together. They also have endorsed the same products, though they haven't filmed together since the Oppo days. All of these pseudo pairings have fired up the imaginations of netizens, which is no surprise. But the odds of a drama or movie starring the 2 of them seem very low to me. Ditto with variety shows, since their interests don't align in any way. Chances instead seem to favor them sharing more celebrity endorsement stages. Unless Reba is able to advance into the upper echelon of the film world, or Yibo decides to dip his toe into TV dramas again, we likely won't see them acting together in any project. Therefore, I'm giving her 2 teacups for the chance of a future pairing, mostly because of hope. Guan Xiaotong is a relatively new actress on the scene, though she's been around since Yibo's early days on Day Day Up. The 2 of them are linked up for a couple of songs where they made for an adorable boyfriend and girlfriend. Like Yibo, she can have a clean and cute demeanor, which makes the 2 of them highly desirable for programs that require upright celebrity figures. Yibo and Guan Xiaotong have been paired by the government entertainment department twice. JXT herself is a stunning young woman. Her height is unusual among Chinese actresses, and I feel it's a bonus in the correct circumstances. I would love to see someone as tall as her alongside Yibo, who is currently 6 feet tall. It'd be a sexy powerhouse pairing. Imagine her in stilettos, looming over a seated, cocky Yibo. Yes, please. Guan Xiaotong receives 3 teacups because I feel the likelihood of her being paired with Yibo in a future government project is high. Plus, she's begun acting now, and who knows how far she can go in her career. But I'm dropping a teacup because she's in a public relationship with an idol, and the what if they end up liking each other aspect of this ranking with Yibo goes out the window for that reason. Final rating, 2 teacups. This next woman is someone whom people frequently say seems more like Yibo's sister. I don't disagree with that, but I'd also argue that she shares some of the sexiest moments with Yibo of any of his female acquaintances. Cheng Xiao is someone running under the radar due to less than stellar acting skills and the difficulty of developing an idol career in the current environment in China. She's worked alongside Yibo several times, mostly because they belong to the same company, Yuhua. Where one went, often the other would follow. Their on-screen relationship seems very sibling-like. Yibo frequently teases Chung Xiao as an older brother would. They've collaborated on numerous variety shows, sang songs together, and performed together on stage, most notably Yibo's performance of his song Fire, where we see an example of a sexy moment between them. To a lesser degree, we see that again here. To be honest with you, I believe the reason Yibo has done sexy scenes with Chung Xiao is because the two of them have less than zero going on between them. He knows that we know that he and Chung Xiao get paired together because they're around the same age and belong to the same company. They're like the head boy and head girl of YH Hogwarts. It's sort of an obligation to put them together, which in its way negates rumors that they choose to work together. It's quite convenient when Yibo's stage needs a female to play off of. In the end, I believe they're very good friends and nothing more, though I wouldn't mind if they were a pair. I'm giving Chung Xiao 3 teacups, because although they'll never appear in a movie or drama together, she's all but guaranteed to show up on any variety show that Yibo's on, and maybe a stage too. Zhou Shun entered Yibo's orbit thanks to Chanel. They're both now ambassadors for the fashion house, and Chanel has seized full advantage of this. Chanel has paired them in not 1, but 2 microfilms, and also showcased them on Cosmopolitan covers. Chanel clearly loves them as a pair, and why not? Age difference is negligible when it comes to someone as lovely and interesting as Zhou Shun, and Yibo, who has an old soul and can hold his own opposite his elders. Outside of the Chanel microfilm and the literary film, Zhou Shun will appear with Yibo in the spy thriller Anonymous. As of the time of this recording, this movie has not yet been released, so we don't know the relationship between the characters. But it seems significant that Yibo and Zhou Shun are cast together once more. Zhou Shun is likely to cross cinematic paths with Yibo again in the future, so I want to give her 4 teacups. However, there's a caveat to that. What happens in the future might depend on her screen time and role in Anonymous. If her character and Yibo's have heavy interaction in that movie, then I feel that decreases the likelihood that they'll be paired again in the future. Stars are somewhat concerned about being locked into a pairing. Twice is fine, seems like, but more than that threatens your pairings with other stars. They don't want to build too much of a connection with only one other actor. And it's protection too, in case the other half runs into scandal or something. So if Zhou Shun's character only slightly interacts with Yami in Anonymous, I think that increases the chances we'll see her and Yibo work together again. There won't be that strong of a link between them in that case. But with their dual connection to Chanel, we probably have a good chance of seeing them both in magazines, at events, or in sponsored microfilms. I'll give Zhou Shun 3 teacups. Zhou Dongyu is a young actress who's considered at the top of her game in her age group. She's won numerous acting awards and has a work ethic similar to Yibo's in that she is constantly filming something. Just like him, she has a large backlog of completed movies waiting to be released. Like Guan Xiaotong, Zhou Dongyu is currently involved in a relationship, though it so far doesn't seem to have much impact on her career. Also like Guan Xiaotong, Zhou Dongyu has been paired twice with Yibo for government programs. The two of them present an innocent and wholesome picture of Chinese youth, and I predict they'll be paired again for this purpose in the future. They also make for an attractive romantic couple, so much so that their song collaboration has been played at weddings. Zhou Dongyu is moving in the same circles as Yibo, and these are powerful circles. These circles have limited membership. Yibo has already filmed Born to Fly with Zhou Dongyu, and I predict that they'll do another collaboration within a few years. Because the government likes them, I also see them possibly doing another event stage together. Zhou Dongyu's unconventional beauty makes her interesting, but her greatest appeal may be in her talent. Yibo is drawn to talent because like attracts like. The two of them are poised to be the breakout actors of their generation. So although I don't think they make a romantic pair, I think they are destined for big things. For that reason, I give Zhou Dongyu 4 teacups as having the most potential of not only appearing with Yibo again, but making an impact when she does. And that's the list. Are you disappointed that I didn't delve into Yibo's potential love life? The honest truth is that we have no way of knowing, and Yibo is probably too focused on work to devote any time or attention to that part of his life. It's coming, don't get me wrong, but for now I'd say it's wiser to focus on Yibo's career interactions. Let me know in the comments if you think another actress or star should be included on this list, or if you think I should do a male version of this list. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next video.